I'm doing a book haul today. I have like maybe 20 books to talk about. I still have 2 more on the way, but I decided that I'm just going to do it now because otherwise they're just going to be sitting there, and I really want to rearrange my shelves behind me to put some of these out. Let's just get on with it. I treated myself to the complete wreck of A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. I will just show them all to you now, which kind of annoys me. Like, I love that they've never changed the covers the whole time, but they've got on the front here now a Netflix original series. They're so gorgeous. Look at the tangled edges. So we've got The Bad Beginning, The Reptile Room, The Wide Window, The Miserable Mill, which is the one that I'm up to now, and you'll probably see this on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll link it down below. Not important too, but like I can just take really, you know, like hipstery photos with them. The Austere Academy, is that how you say it, or is it Austere? The Urset's Elevator, oh my god, speak Michaela. The Vile Village, Hostile Hospital, The Carnivorous Carnival, The Slippery Slope, The Grim Grotto, Penultimate Peril, and The End. I don't know if anyone else has seen the video. If I can find it on YouTube, I will link it down below, but it's Lauren Conrad. When she first started her lifestyle website or whatever, she was like, you just can get a whole bunch of books and repurpose them, and she like cut the back off of them, the spines, and rearranged them all differently. And Lemony Snicket was actually like, yes, I feel like that is an appropriate course of action to take for these horrible just like really funny and like classically something that Lemony Snicket would say. So I'm probably gonna have these all behind me, and I will leave them in this massive box because my room does get quite dusty and I just don't want it to get all into the top of them. This next book I picked up for maybe like $10. I didn't like her first book, and I remember talking about it maybe a year and a half ago, but I have read on Goodreads, like, I have to say, she was my favourite on the show, and she's Holly Madison's This is the Vegas Diaries. This is the book set after Down the Rabbit Hole, which is her memoir, sort of her time in the Playboy Mansion. Now, I have read reviews on Goodreads saying that this is just like basically an expansion of the last, you know, like 25% of her first book, and I'm cool with that. Like, I'm totally happy with that because that's what I would enjoy, you know. That's the Holly Madison I want to read about. I had said in my Lifeline Book Fest haul that I was going to wait until the next year. Like, you can just see them just above me, the Daughters of the Moon series, but I could not help myself. I want an eBay, and I'm so happy that I did. I still have 2 more of them coming along, but I've got Possession by Lynn Ewing, which is book number 8 in the Daughters of the Moon series. Book number 11, this one is called The Prophecy. Last book, The Final Eclipse. These books are set in the early 2000s in Los Angeles, which, you know, like, that's my jam, guys. I just have book number 7 and 10 to come. I'm pretty sure that's where I am. Yeah, I can't even tell because I can't see it. I had to get this one. This was an absolute must-have, and I really debated with getting the Ravenclaw as well, but I just got the Slytherin edition of the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It is called the Philosopher's Stone in Australia, Sorcerer's Stone in America. This is my life. The Ravenclaw one is so pretty as well though. Like, my husband's favourite colour, and he really wanted it, but my husband is also a Slytherin. We couldn't justify getting it. I definitely think that my daughter Winter, if you haven't met her, like, she's definitely a Gryffindor. Like, you've got to meet her, she's crazy. And I think that Theo is like a Hufflepuff because he's really kind and giving and just generous, and he has that really sunny disposition. So we didn't want to get either of those. I've got so many copies of Harry Potter lying around, so we couldn't justify getting a Ravenclaw one, even though it was only $10, which I'll probably end up getting it anyway, but I don't tell my husband. And then the last 2 books, the size differences on these is just my favourite thing in the whole wide world, isn't it? Because I was like, I'm never going to read another one of those books again, so I'm not going to buy Lady Midnight when it's huge. So I had to get a small Lady Midnight, but that's fine because it has like the cute sort of like down the bottom there, and then this one has like a rune thing because it's Lord of Shadows. Red Lady Midnight, which is like massive. That's like, it's almost like a Game of Thrones level book. Shadows, which is also huge, and I do know the ending to this, but I just haven't read the book yet. Emma Carstairs, she saved the entire series for me. Like, I'm saying that, like, she saved every single Shadowhunter book in existence for me, and if she's in it, I'll read it. Unfortunately, like, I'm all in now. Is that how many Shadowhunter books I already owned? That's a lot of books. It actually takes up a full shelf. Let me know if you guys really want me to do a bookshelf tour. Now that I'm going to be shifting some of these books, I'm probably going to get rid of some from up the top level because I feel like they're sort of stupid books, but like, I do love them as well. Oh my god, it's so tricky. It's so tricky being a book lover. Like, this is why I read digital books, because I never have to worry about running out of shelf space. That is my book haul video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of these books, if you liked this video. because, you know, I'm in a bit of a weird mood. You probably can tell from my voice. This is the third time in the space of a month I've been sick, but I needed to get this video filmed because I want to put these books away. I love you all. I will see you in my next video. Lots of love, hugs, and kisses. Mwah! Bye.